But Abram said, "Oh, Lord God." His name is Abram here. It's changed just like a chapter after this to Abraham, but right now he's called Abram. Sometimes I call him Abe. But Abram said, "Oh, Lord God, what will you give me? For I continue childless, and the heir of my house is Eliezer of Damascus." And Abram said, "Behold, you have given me no offspring, and a member of my household will be my heir." And behold, the word of the Lord came to him. "This man shall not be your heir. Your very own son shall be your heir." And he brought him outside and said, "Look toward heaven, Abe, and number the stars if you are able to number them." Then he said, "So shall your offspring be." In other words, you're going to need a really big van. You're going to have a ton of kids. And Abraham believed the Lord, and he counted it to him as righteousness. And he said to him, "I am the Lord who brought you out of Ur of the Chaldeans to give you this land to possess." Now we're told in verse 6 that Abraham believed God's promise, and it was counted to him as righteousness. In Hebrews 11, we're told that because Abraham believed, he was faithful. But y'all, Abraham is just a man. And just like us, his walk of faith got wobbly a lot of times. After God made this promise, Abraham believed. And then a little time passed, we don't know how long, but Abraham started thinking, Sarah and I are both wearing Depends, and God just told us we're going to need to buy Pampers. This actually doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We're way past AARP. We're both on high blood pressure meds. I've had a hip replaced. Really, Lord, are you sure that this is what you meant? And so he questions God. He says in verse 8, "Oh, Lord God, how am I to know that I'll possess it?" Was I just maybe a little bit hyped up on sugar and caffeine? Did I hear you correctly? Are Sarah and I really going to be parents? Have y'all ever been there? You know how you go to Bible studies like this and you start perusing the promises of God and you think, wow, this is awesome. My marriage is going to get better. My husband is going to listen to everything I say. Probably I'm going to get a lot skinnier, and I'm going to have just peace all the time, and never, ever again and bad words going to leap into my head when I'm in traffic. This is just all going to work out perfectly for me. And then you leave Bible study, and you get behind a really, really slow driver, and you're in a hurry to pick up your kids or go get your hair done, and you just think, "Oh, really, would you please scoot over?" And you fly around the driver, and there's a double line, and you look over and see, oh, doggone it, it's the pastor's wife. Have you ever been in that place where you think, "Lord, I thought my life was going to be better because of your promises, but when are these promises going to become reality in my life?"